So I just wanted to come in and say, first off, my name is Brianna. I go by Bree. The longer you get to know me, the more nicknames you'll understand that I have. But it's Bree for the most part. I'm 28. I'm in Cancer, so my birthday is in July. I got into makeup because of my own skin issues, and it was something I wanted to change. So because it was something I wanted to change, I did just that. I looked into how I can change it. So at 16 years old, my mother took me to, what is the place called in the mall? I can't think of it right now, but it's one of the makeup spots in the mall, right? So my mom took me there. I got my first foundation, and it was there. It was up from there. I usually like to, if I don't like the shape, I usually go in and I go up. My forehead big, girl. Y'all, my forehead big, y'all. And it's really not that big, but that's just my view of myself. And I like what I like. And because I don't let other people do my makeup, this is what I do. And I'm not opposed to it. It's just, if I can do it myself, why pay? So I'm a big advocate of becoming self-sufficient, and that's all the way around the board. If I can figure a way to do it, I'm gonna do it. Unless I just don't want to. So with that being said, back to me. I have 2 children. I had my first child at 19 years old. We'll get into that story too. Tell y'all a little more about that craziness. She's 9 now, though, and I waited 7 years, and I met my now fiance, and I gave him a baby. That's what you do. Okay, I gave him a baby, and so now I have a 2-year-old who I don't know if she's the oldest child now, because that's how she act. If you know, you know, because you got kids, nieces and nephews or whatever, but she act like she the boss, and I'm not mad at her because she a Sagittarius. Oh, the oldest baby a Leo. I'm big into astrology, y'all, but only to a certain extent. I am a God-fearing woman. I was baptized as a child, and I recently began my spiritual journey. Hopefully, I can tap into that too along the way as you guys get to know me. I really wanted to do raw footage as far as like who I am, how I look, even though I look a little crazy and I look ashy now that I put the primer on, but I wanted to give y'all raw footage and have a conversation with y'all and just talk about like who I am and why I wanted to start the channel. So the audience that I'm looking to target as of now is all people, honestly, because my channel is going to be a lot of me doing makeup, of course, because that's just my passion. It'll be a lot of me talking about skincare because I have eczema and I'm an advocate of discolored skin, vitiligo, and all of those things. And that's why I became an esthetician, even though I haven't taken my state board test. That's neither here nor there. We'll get there. But it's a lot of, I'm a very complex person, and everybody kept saying when I was doing my research about YouTube that you need to come up with a niche and you need to come up with a topic and a theme and a yada, yada, yada. Well, my theme is life, baby. Because life be life, and we all just sometimes need that motivation, or sometimes need to have those conversations or those difficult, ugly conversations that we may not want to have. And even though I know in my past life I probably was a therapist or a counselor, I ain't saying I'm not. I may be a hood version, but I'm not into that much schooling. So it's okay. I'm not a fan of going to school for that unless that's just my purpose or my later on call in life. But as of right now, I am heavily into beauty, and that's what's something that I hold close to my heart, and I try to stay as knowledgeable and up to par with it, I guess you could say. As the trends change, I'm not a really person who stakes to try trend stuff, but that's something that I said I wanted to go out of my box and do. But yeah, this is just you guys getting to know me a little more intimate. Let me have a conversation with you. I sing, I ad-lib a lot, y'all. Very random person, but that's my goal. The moms out there who can't get their shit together, Sometimes I can't get my shit together. Sometimes I'm mad because my daughter won't sit down and do her homework. Sometimes I'm mad because the ethics and the morals that my job have don't align with my values. I work for a Jewish school. Sometimes, and it's okay because I feel like I've always been put in a position where I make an impact, I'm an asset, and I make change. So that's why I feel like all of the positions that I've been put in life has been for purpose and to speak my truth, and so people can know my testimony. I've been through a lot of stuff. I'm 28, but I also have another nickname. That'll be another story later. I.e. Mildred. Everybody know Mildred. I've dressed up like an old lady. I went through this whole old lady phase, and like, I really love Mildred, and I really do, but that's because when you're the last baby of a woman who had you at 36 years old, and so y'all age together, I'm just an old soul, and that's all I saw. So that's why I'm like so heavy into the Freaknik theme, and I love 90s, and I really should have been a 90s baby, y'all, but you know, I would flip the camera, but I'm not. I also have a video already talking about my BBL. I got a BBL. I possibly want to get another BBL, but I'm a very interesting person, y'all. I talk a lot. I'm very witty. I'm an asshole. I'm not a comedian, but I'm humorous. I can be very articulated, but who don't like ebonics? Who don't like talking slang? I feel like it's a very relatable thing depending on who's watching the video, because it'll switch up from minute to minute. You never know. It just depends on how I feel, what I'm talking about. I'm a very big person on adapt to your environment, and I've done that so much in my life that I do feel like at one point it conflicted with my character, but now I know that I'm just a person, a human being who's relatable to everybody in any aspect, in most aspects. I have friends of all walks of life. Most of my friends are either younger than me, same age, or older. A lot of them were older for a while. And then I had to start, you know, you hang around people who you want to be like. Like people, you know, birds of a feather flock together. Y'all gonna always hear me quote some old, old little whatever about it. And that's it. But y'all, I just wanted to take the time because this is my first time. This is my first video for my channel, and I wanted to take the time and have a conversation with you guys just so you guys can get to know who I am. So stay tuned. Stay interested. I understand you can't get to me every week or as soon as I post, but if you subscribe and you like, there'll be more. And I'll add a picture of the finishing product for my work makeup, and then we can do a full in-depth tutorial. Bye, guys. Final look, guys. Let's not talk about my wig, okay? Okay. I did a light coverage foundation today. That's why you can still kind of see my mustache, and you can see my wig.